The Yong, who's just 23. 46-8 their win-loss record, and that translates into 7 finals from 11 individual tournaments. Of course, the team competition, the Sudirman Cup, counts towards world rankings, in case you were wondering how they had 8 losses there. And of course, Super Series finals, where you play in a group stage first of all. Well, what a thrilling match we had yesterday. Jung and Lee had first of all had their problems against another Danish combination, Mads Conrad and Jonas Rasmussen, in the second round, but in the semi-final yesterday against the number 7 seeds, the reigning Olympic champions Marcus Kido and Hendra Setioan, 21.
Love all. Play.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how the current world champions respond after losing that opening game, Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng. Whether they try and change their tactics at all.
Service over. 1 love.
Do you think there'll be a dramatic change in tactics, or will they just try and get on the attack more and dominate from the front?
The change in tactics will be on the front court, where I think they'll probably try and look for a little bit more block, try and take the shuttle early, take the pace off, to force the Koreans to lift. They've persisted with a flat game so far. And I think we might see Kai Yun just trying to block the shuttle, fade it off a little bit shorter to force the Koreans to lift rather than going pushing flat to them.
Oh, that's brilliantly taken from Fu Haifeng. Oh, I can remember 5 or 6 years ago, Ian, commentating on Fu Haifeng, and I said what really a weakness he was at the front of the court. He's worked on that area of his game, and whilst he's not probably quite as good as Kai Yun, he's now very good indeed, but he's struggling with his low serve at the moment.
Yeah, just occasionally you see the old habit of taking slightly too big a swing, but as you say, he's much improved in that area. And there's that block return. Yeah. Return. And both the Chinese players, will see them moving right up the court. Look at them. They're both almost on the service line.
Unbelievable. Oh! What a fantastic rally.
Well, that's a great rally, but we can see when the Chinese are lifting now, they're not going flat, they're not using flat defence, they're trying to use higher defence. Use width, try and manoeuvre the Koreans around the rear court to create space in the front court.
Well, that's Lee Yong-dae's fastest smash of the tournament by far. Broken the 280 mark.
And again, not the best serve from Fu Haifeng. Put the previous one in the net, over-adjusted a little bit there. Jung take the shuttle early.
Is there something technically that's going wrong with his serve at the moment, or is it just a confidence thing?
Probably just a little bit of confidence. Sometimes you go through little phases in matches. Yeah, we can see China just trying to take the rhythm out of the game a little bit. Lots of softer smashes. And Korea, first opportunity they get, step up the court, use the drive defence, try and get the pace back into the rally. There's the block return again. They can't keep the attack. It's good return. Koreans forced into the lift, but they're able to convert it, turn it over, take the attack themselves.
And they're now back level.
And again, Kai-Yun very effective, that clipped, steep smash to the centre. He knows the Koreans want to play fast, but if they play fast from down there, it means the shuttle's going up and it's an easy interception on the front court. Here we see it, shuttle comes up. Easy for Fu Haifeng.
Great drop shot.
Fantastic. Hit two really hard smashes in that rally, Jung. And then just took all the pace off. He'd forced them deep into defence. And then used that space at the front. Nice deception.
Yes, and that was his fastest smash of the tournament so far, 284. Another good rally.
And again, that steep angle to the centre proving effective, particularly against Jung, who wants to play fast on defence.
7-6.
That's brilliant doubles, brilliant doubles. Pace on down the line, stepping in, taking the pace off, following it in, changing the direction. Saw it all there. Fantastic.
Oh my goodness, he got it back. How on earth did he control that to guide the shuttle across court? Jung Jae-sung at his absolute best. My goodness me, he was on his back foot. Look, he takes that about 6 inches off the floor. Controls it across court. And that is remarkable.
8-7.
Into the lead for the first time in this second game, the Koreans.
Oh, Lee Hyun-dae not happy with his partner's serve there. If you're going to use that flick, you've really got to tell your partner so your partner's ready. Rather than taking his opponent by surprise, he took his partner by surprise.
Unbelievable.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, Kai Yun enjoyed that one.
Yeah, Koreans threw everything at them there. 10 plus smashes, full power. Chinese survived, and then Kai Yun stepping up and doing what he does best. Reading the game on that forecourt, cutting off the mid-court push.
Play. Service all called.
Well, Lee Yong Day had been sent the wrong way, but the service judge has called the fault.
Yeah, I
Struck
think
him
we
off
see
the
him
waist.
just lift his hand here as he hits. Yeah. Well, it's high quality this again. Every rally now is really quick, really intense. Again, the Koreans intent on getting the attack, want to keep the pace on.
Ten, 9.
Yeah, and the Koreans have the advantage at the mid-game interval, 2-point advantage. And I do think that Kai Yun a couple of times has been trying to play a little too tight to the net, made a couple of errors.
Yeah, he's really desperate to get in there and create the attacking opportunities for his partner, but he's guilty once or twice of forcing the play, I think. Not a surprise though, there's small margin for error in this game.
Yeah.
With such power on both sides. You make a poor choice, you get punished immediately.
I think Kai Yun is the only player on court that hasn't joined the 280 club, the power of the smashers, only one that's not achieved that mark or more.
11, 9. Play.
Well, Fu Haifang was convinced it was long of the back line, looked towards the umpire for an overrule, but nothing came. No, that was in.
And good call.
Very good call by the line judge.
Good call, because that was going quickly, that shuttle as well.
Yeah. This is a run of 4 straight points for the Koreans.
Good pressure. Finally getting into that formation. Fu Haifeng in the rear court and Kai Yun really hunting the shuttle down in the front court.
Channel attack, Well, I think the Chinese pair actually there a little bit annoyed that Lee Yong just indicated with his arms that the shuttle may have been out. I'm sure the shuttle was in. I think the line judge made the correct call. There's an awful lot of trying to influence the line judges going on nowadays in world badminton. That was a softer smash, a change of pace doing the damage.
Yeah, exactly. Nice variety from Jung there. Lee keeping the attack. And placing the smash off the defence. You can see there Fu wanted to defend on his backhand side. The shuttle was well placed to his forehand side and he couldn't adjust.
Oh my goodness.
Slip there.
Yeah. Well, you need to be flexible in badminton. And that was a clear example of why, my goodness.
Tries to move back quickly here. Foot just goes from behind him.
Yeah, he goes down into the splits position, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Kept his eye on the shuttle, he nearly got it.
12-13.
Good doubles. First attack, didn't try and hit hard, placed it to the centre, made sure his partner was in good position, then put the pace on. There we go, pace off, pace on, defensive up, push upwards, interception at the net.
For the luck of the net cords with Fu Haifeng.
13-14.
Yeah, a little bit lucky here because that was going up. Koreans were well placed to take advantage. Oh.
Service over. 15-13.
Close.
Goodness me, it was, wasn't it? Oh, that's delightful.
Again, smash into the centre, proving effective. Koreans again wanting to put pace on the defence and driving.
Fourteen, 15.
Well, it seemed to me as if Fu Haifeng was a little slow to react to his partner's flick serve. Look, he really doesn't move properly.
No, that was very odd. Very out of character with the rest of the match, wasn't it?
Out. 17-14.
That's good pace, generates good pace with a short backswing on the backhand side.
That's short. Yeah, got what it deserved.
15-17.
Oh, they got in each other's way, weren't quite sure who was going to take that shot. Kai Yun or Fu Haifeng.
18-15.
Made a real mess of it in the end. Koreans just 3 points away from this title. Make that 2. 2 points.
19-15.
It's a good rally once again.
Yeah, nice exchange at the front court. Sums the match up. Lee Hyundai against Kayun. Kayun coming out on top this time.
$16-19.
Complete miss hit. From the way he's looking up, he lost that one in the light.
Wow. Don't often see that, do you? But the Koreans, after just 40 minutes of play, now 4 match points.
Service over. 17-20.
Well, it's Fu Haifeng to serve, and he's been struggling with his serve throughout the match. Well, Lee Yong asking the umpire if he can tell down, and the umpire rightly saying no. Match points. Done it. Well, young Jung has struggled all week here in Denmark. He saved his best till last because today he was absolutely rock solid. Jung and Lee, victory over the current world champions, 21-16, 21-17. And for the Koreans, it's their second Premier Super Series title of the year. They won on home soil in Seoul, the second of the Super Series events this year, the first ever Premier. And now